Chyna'Pink talk show. Thank you all for your patience. We do apologize for being a little bit late. We had some technical difficulties. But I am Siobhan Bowman, your host for today. And we have our lovely ladies here, co-hosts. And we also have two special guests here. You are watching, once again, the ladies of the Chyna'Pink talk show. Today, we would like to thank Fanlord for coming out to be our special guest today. Yay. And we are hoping that Dria Swanson is able to make it through as well. She should be coming through maybe in the next 15 minutes.
Okay.
We have some interesting topics. The first topic,
what
ladies,
you doing, Fanlord?
that we will be talking about will be, why don't men want to get married? Topic 1. Topic 2, can you have a healthy relationship without the man financially stable? And topic 3. That was just the 2 topics that we did share. Exactly. So if you are listening in right now, we would like you to call in and be a part of our show. You can call in at 240-389-3397. Whoever have their Facebook up live, you can have your guests to actually chime in on your inbox, and we will read their comments. Alrighty.
Sit up, Fanlord. We can't see you.
We need you to sit up a little bit so we can see you.
We gotta see you, Fanlord.
Yes. So, ladies, let's start with Fanlord first. Fanlord,
Yes.
please take the mic, take it away. Tell us about yourself.
Absolutely.
How y'all doing?
Hi.
Wonderful.
First of all, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I like to bring goodies, so I need everybody's sizes so I can get y'all some merch.
Oh, that's
Okay,
nice.
so what?
I appreciate that.
So I'm a designer and also a celebrity stylist.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I started my brand 2 years ago. It's
Okay.
called Damaged Crown. We are now sold in stores until I picked up the merch.
Okay.
Damaged Crowns is just like about overcoming adversity. It's just, I feel like everyone been through something in their childhood, and a lot of us use some things we've been through and we make it excuse down the line. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it could be from mom and dad not in the house, or whatever whatever it was in our childhood. But we gotta just overcome that and be the best of us. I mean, the brand is just about being yourself.
Yes.
If you work at McDonald's, be the best fry man. If you're a janitor, I want you to be the janitor of the year. Like,
Talking to
it's
the
just-
mic for me a little bit more.
Sorry, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just about, like I said, I was just saying, it's just about overcoming adversity, overcoming the things we've been through in our childhood, and bettering ourselves in today's day. Men and women, we kings and queens. I don't really call women women, I call them queens. Men, not men, they're kings.
That's true.
That's just what the brand is about.
Oh, nice.
You just want, be yourself. That's it.
Yeah.
Right. I
It's too
agree.
much social media pressure that, we doing all these things to please these social medias. Just
That's true.
do your
That's
own
true.
thing,
Right.
That's true.
whatever it is.
Do y'all do
Yeah.
any type of
love
fashion
it.
shows? How do y'all get y'all merchandise out there so other people can know more about it besides social media?
So my main marketing tool was a blessing that I'm a celebrity stylist.
Right.
Right.
I styled Otto Porter from the Wizards, so he just was traded to Chicago.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
I've styled Jordan McRae.
Nice.
I've styled comedians. I've styled Michael Blackson.
Okay.
So it's a few under my
Because
belt
once you get it
that
in
I've
them
done.
celebrities' hands,
That's
that's
it.
it.
It's almost
That's
like-
how I did mine.
Yeah,
that's how I
that's
started my
kinda
brand.
like it.
I just got mine in Malaysia hand, and she ran with it.
Yeah.
It's crazy because these people are really watching these celebrities and they doing exactly what they're doing. Like, all you gotta do is get it in one of their hands, whoever hot, it's
it.
gonna pop off.
So
That's
what
true.
was
I love
y'all,
it.
both of y'all, since y'all both got into their hands, how was the initiation process? How did it get started? Did you cross paths? Did you network with somebody? What was the end for you all?
See, the crazy thing is, my story, I met Otto Porter at a lounge. He's a hookah guy.
Okay.
And when I met him, I just seen him and just approached him. Like, just be myself.
Okay.
Want a drink?
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
This is a hat I have. It's actually match your Wizards colorway. I like that.
Okay.
And then from there, we just went on. I DM'd him,
Right.
sent him some merch.
Nice.
Nice.
He DM'd me and was like, yo, I was at the airport. I kept getting stopped. They asked me, what is it? I need more.
Oh,
So
nice.
it just went from there.
Are you serious?
Oh, that's nice. Merchandise speaks for itself.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's hot though. That's your logo.
Yes.
Yes,
So
right.
my
I love
logo
it.
is
I
just
love
small.
it. Yes, I like the colors.
Representing DC.
That was another reason why I named it Damaged Crown.
DC.
DC, I can always do a spin off that I'm born and raised in.
Oh, nice. What part?
That's what I.
Southeast.
South
So
okay.
peace.
South side.
That's awesome.
So tell us what else?
I started a sports management company.
Okay.
I managed Natasha Cloud,
Who's
point
that?
guard from the Mystics.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Clap it up for them.
Yes, yes, Cloud.
last year,
Nice.
last year the Mystics made it to the finals for the first time in history.
Okay.
And she was the starting point guard the entire
Yes.
season, so that was super dope.
So you know Monique Curry?
Yes.
Yeah, I
you know
love
Mo
Monique.
Curry.
I know
I was
Monique.
with Mo last night.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, she's in town.
Yeah, I know Mo.
Yeah, so shout out to Mo Curry.
Yes.
How I met T Cloud. Funny story. Otto, once again, walking through the arena, practice. Their season's not at the same time, but when the Wizards is ending, the women are starting to train.
Okay.
And she asked him like, "Hey, what's that brand I keep seeing you wearing?" And he was like, "Oh, it's my guy brand." He never told her who.
Right.
So he just told me one day like, "Hey, some of the Mystic players want some merch." So I'm just in the house. I'm just DMing different people in the Mystic like, "Hey, was you looking for me? Was you looking for me?"
Right,
Like,
right.
I
know that's
grind,
right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like, no shame.
Yes.
Like, you looking for me?
I love it.
And I was like, "No, but it's dope." I met Tierra Pratt.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Okay.
She
Tierra.
wore one of my hoodies.
Yes.
And then Tosh DM'd me. And Natasha said, "Nuh-uh. I was looking for you."
Okay.
I know that's right.
And I say, "Word." And she actually was in Philly.
Okay.
We talked. We had some conversation. I sent her some merch. She
Okay.
actually bought some merch.
Okay.
Shout out to her for that.
Yeah, shout out.
And from there, she contacted me like, "Hey, I hear you from the city."
Right.
It was a basketball game going on, the mixed gender thing.
Right.
It's like men and women, they play together in this new tournament. So it's really dope.
Okay.
And she hit me up, and I was able to get her in that.
Right.
And she texted me and said, "We need to talk." The need to talk text is scary.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
what I mean? We all know about the need to text.
Of
So,
course.
so when I read them, I'm like,
Yes,
"Oh
please.
God, what I do?"
Right. Right. First
So then
thought.
she said, "Nah, you my manager." I was like, I left her on red for a few hours.
Okay.
I didn't even know what to say.
Okay.
So I embraced it. And off of her, I started a sports management company.
Okay, that is
Nice.
amazing. That's amazing.
Super dope.
So she invited you in.
Yes. She just
Awesome.
took a chance.
Did you ever have before that
No
like
experience.
or an interest?
Zero. And zero.
Amazing.
And it's funny how you come about
Yes.
things
Things,
like
yeah.
that,
Just
from
from
one
to
thing
another
and
thing.
from
Just by
one
people
thing.
watching you and
100%.
And
moving
how
with
has
you.
it been since you've been managing her?
It's been amazing. I've been contacted by like over 10 different athletes.
Nice.
With different levels.
So you like a sport agent?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Kind of like, I'm thinking about going into agency next. It's a
Okay.
little different. Agents is really deal with financials.
Okay.
They get you a deal and that's it. They're done.
Oh, okay,
Right.
okay.
Management, I have to work her sponsorships. You know what I mean? I have to work her day-to-day schedule.
Okay.
I have to do all those types of things.
Okay.
If she need a driver, I have to schedule. I got to book her flights. I got to make sure she's...
It must have been your initiative, your hustle and your
Yeah.
grind that she saw.
Yeah,
something in
your
you.
energy is
Yeah.
off the roof. Like,
Yeah,
you
your
it's
hustle,
very
your work
nice.
for it.
Nice.
It's
I
like my
love
only
it.
talent.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's a great
Nice.
talent to have.
It is.
Yeah.
See
You're very
what the
passionate
door
about it. I
open
can
for
tell.
you.
Like, you just in here, like, you just, all of us just like, okay.
Right, right.
Like we don't really have to ask them
No
nothing. You know how
question.
some people on here we be like,
And keep going, yeah.
go ahead,
Say more.
get it out.
Very
It was
interesting
It was
story.
so unexpected. So it's like, it'd be super dope to tell my story. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
You're dope.
It's inspiration.
Quit work 5 years ago.
Okay.
Nice.
I was a manager at DTLR,
Okay.
and I just left, and I worked for not Verizon, Comcast.
Comcast.
And my parents, you know, I'm 29, so I was 24 at the time. Oh, that's a bad decision. You know, Comcast has benefits, and
Yeah.
DTLR, you can move up. It just, you know, it was that. And I was like,
But you don't want to get caught up in that, especially if you're not passionate
yeah. I
about
said
it.
something else will work.
Yeah.
Right. So, as her manager now, what's some of the things that you have had to self-teach yourself so that you can be prepared? Besides the scheduling, is there
How to be
anything-
on time.
Okay.
Oh my Jesus.
Me too.
The
Big
first,
issue.
the first time me and her had an event,
Okay.
I was late to pick her up.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a no-no.
She ignored my texts. She ignored my calls. And I just went to the place and she was there. And I was like, hey. And she didn't speak.
Oh.
Oh, she don't play about time.
Right.
Oh, Miss Natasha Cloud is on time.
Yes.
And I was late. I'm so late. Oh, geez,
It's so
I'm
sad,
late.
'cause you're in
It's
your own
sad.
time. It's
and
terrible.
I be thinking, you know, you look at your maps and you're like, okay, it's like 26 minutes. I'm the guy that leave out at the 25th minute.
It's
And then you
sad.
get caught at every light.
Every traffic.
And then there's always traffic when you're trying
And
to
it's
get
tra-
yes,
Yeah.
always.
It's never, I don't have nothing to do.
Exactly.
When my son out of town, I don't have nothing to do. It's never traffic.
Never. You just flying,
Soon
beeping
as
everybody
soon as I
out
got
the
things to
way.
do, it's traffic, it's you late. So that was one of the things I needed to work on.
Okay.
She still fussing me to today.
Okay.
So now what I do is I just leave out earlier.
Good.
Yeah.
So I'll be to her an hour early,
Okay.
getting on her nerves
Right.
before I be late. So
Self-esteem.
getting cursed out.
Okay.
Yes.
That was one of the main things I needed.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, you have
So a
more
couple of questions.
Okay.
So tell us about Fanlord and where did you get that name from?
That's funny. So maybe like 2010, 2011, I used to hang with this guy named Rodney. He's a rich guy.
Okay.
He had a mansion. And I moved in with him. He taught me a lot of things about business. He made his first $1 million at like 15. So I moved in with him just trying to learn and pick up some things from him. And I called his mansion the Fando. And then I started this word fanning. Like everybody say I'm cooling or I'm chilling. I started saying fanning back in like 2009. And it picked up. Like a lot of rappers started using it. Chief Keef, Fat Trail. So when I went into the fanning, everybody just started saying like, yo, you the one who started fanning.
Wow.
So then some reason I just came up with fanning.
And what does fanning mean?
Like chilling.
Oh,
Yeah, just a better word.
Like
you know.
Cooling.
right.
Cooling like you chilling
It could be
out.
replaced for almost anything. Like you can see a hot girl or a hot guy. You might be like, man, he fanning.
Oh, that's so
You know what I
cute.
mean?
Call his mansion Fando.
The Fando.
The Fando. D-O-U,
Yep.
like the money.
Yep. The Fando. I don't know why we named it that.
Okay, because I'm like, maybe his money was chilling. Let me see.
No, the fanning and the Fando was just like where everybody just chilled there.
Okay.
Like it was just a pad.
All right, understood. Okay. Maya.
How were you able to get your clothes in DTLR? Was it because you worked there or you
No,
did it
they gave me the hardest time. So I've been trying to get my product in detail out for the last 2 years. I met with them twice. They turned me down. And then I just kept working. You know what I mean? I like to be turned down because it let me know.
Hey,
it's-
amen.
it's-
Work
I
harder.
need to work on myself.
Yes, okay.
Because sometimes we accomplish a few things and we get some places and we
get
think we
big
made
headed.
it.
Yep.
Yep.
You know what I
Get
mean?
big
And I've
headed.
been there, like getting my product on different artists, and it's been on TV, and I run into these things, and I be like, okay, there it is, I made it.
Right.
And then I go meet with DTLR, and they like, oh no, we're not interested.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, okay, let me step back. I gotta
Right.
work a little harder.
Right.
And just kept working, and I went back to them. I went back to the drawing board, switched up a couple people on my team, got rid of a couple people, brought some new people in. I met with them, and they loved it.
Awesome.
I think it came from the push from Black Ink. You guys watch Black Ink?
Yep.
So Alex from Black Ink, him and Donna wear a lot of my stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Alex actually wore it on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, you remind me of one of them off the show.
Yeah. So when Alex wore it on the show, they said that episode did like 2 million views.
Oh,
Okay.
So my
nice.
Instagram went
Wow.
crazy one day,
Okay.
and I like to use my momentum. When I have it, I just abuse it. So I called DTLR, I went in there with pictures printed out of it on the show.
Nice.
Different athletes wearing it.
Yes.
Like Jordan McRae, a lot of the guys that wear my stuff. So I just went in there and was like, look, this is what we got now.
Okay.
And they
I hope
they
you brought us
wanted
some
to do it.
t-shirts.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do
outside.
that
This needs
outside.
our
He's
sizes.
Oh, it's here?
Yes, I have some stuff.
Oh, nice.
So your logos, how many different logos do you have?
One.
Just that one?
Yeah, so it's
Oh
just,
yeah, it's nice.
Oh,
nice.
cute.
So
Oh,
is
nice.
that like
Let me
a
see.
crown?
So it's a crown.
Okay.
It's almost, I made it like a character. It's like my best friend.
Okay.
So it's called the Damaged Crown. The t-shirt is my favorite piece of fashion. I feel like no matter where you get in the world, you wear a t-shirt.
Right.
Even if it's an undergarment.
Right.
The triangle, that's a button, like a peacoat button,
Okay.
because it can hold things together.
Cool.
And I just use a blue button because I'm Aquarius.
Me
So
too. When
we
is your
wore-
birthday?
February 5th.
I'm the 17th.
Okay.
Cool.
And then the smile, it's a crooked smile.
Oh, yeah.
That's because imperfection is perfection.
Nice.
It's perfect is evil.
Okay,
go ahead.
I love it. I love it. I love that song.
How did you meet Miss Maya?
Miss Pretty Maya.
I don't know.
Y'all don't remember?
Just being around.
Yeah. Been around.
Okay.
I think we
Yeah,
was
I've known
out
him,
somewhere.
and
Yeah.
also my son wears his stuff. Like my son loves it.
Okay.
He loves it. The material down to the material is nice, like really, really nice.
I
and,
love to see the young kids,
Yeah.
like
So
just
you-
like the guy eat.
Yes.
And make it, yes.
Oh yep,
Yeah,
yeah.
Malik did a collab
Malik.
2 years ago.
Oh, nice.
I think I should do another one.
Yeah, we did a collab 3 years ago.
Okay.
And it did really well.
Yeah, and I like the museum. Is that the museum too?
Yes.
You
I like the
sell
clothes.
your
Shout out
stuff
to the
at the
museum.
museum.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love
I'm
the
one of the
museum.
owners of the museum.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow, small. You all you well
Shout out to the
connected.
museum.
Yes, because I know
Friends,
Monique
Mo.
Cherry
Okay.
very
She loved it.
well.
Okay,
Yes, very well. Yeah, she does. That's all she wears.
So before we get into our topics, I had one more other question. What age group do you cater to? Because I heard her say her son. All age groups, all genders.
So my every brand need a demographic. I would want everybody to buy my merch from 1 years old to 100 years old. I don't care. Like I want to make some money. But my demographic is like the age of 16 to like 30. So I try to cater to that group.
Okay.
Like the young
Because
kids.
believe it or not, the 30-year-olds listening to the same music. The
Oh, we know.
60-year-olds, you know,
Yeah.
everybody taking their horse to Old Town Road.
Right.
So
right.
that's my demographic.
Okay.
Nice.
And so you have, because the guy, what's his name, Otto Porter, he's
Otto
tall.
Porter.
So do
Yes.
you, how do your clothes in size? Like you make them tall enough, do you just make your clothes for him, just to fit him, or do you have all of those sizes available for anyone
Those
that
sizes
can?
aren't available. So what I wanted to do is, DC is really big on sportswear.
Right.
Yeah.
We had the hobos, the shooters,
The
the
urban-
all-days.
the urban
We
wear, yep.
So I wanted to take urban wear and kind of mix it with like a European cut.
Nice.
So like my sweatsuits is like it's urban look, but it's cut European. So like Otto and the guys like that, they're just tall. Most of the ball players is tall
They
and,
are.
and slim.
Right.
So it's an easy, perfect fit for them.
Nice.
Otto loves
I know
it.
that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
he
So
loves
we see
it.
you do your homework too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta
It's
study this
important.
thing.
Yes, you got to do your
100%.
homework.
Very
Yes.
important.
Yeah. I know that's right.
So let's get into the topics, ladies. The first question was, why don't men want to get married? And I think Fanlord should answer first.
Why don't men want to get married?
Yes.
Oh, you gonna that's
Real
crazy.
quick, though.
Are you thinking about getting married anytime soon, Fan?
Ah,
You have a girlfriend?
yes.
Oh, nice.
I have something, working towards.
I know that's right. How long y'all been in a relationship?
3 years.
Nice.
This is my son's mother.
Oh,
I
good.
feel like once you have a kid, y'all always in a relationship, no matter what.
The fighting, the bickering,
Yeah.
but I don't think so.
I don't
Break
think-
up or whatever. You always in a
Some
relationship with your
things-
son's father.
No.
Has to
I
be.
mean, no. I don't have to deal with him at all.
I don't see. Mine's don't have a choice.
Yeah.
He gonna make sure.
You're a good dad.
I'm a heck of a dad.
That's great.
It's not a lot of good dads
Keep
out
it
here.
up.
My
It's
dad
not.
was that way. My mom been married for 20 years,
Okay.
and my dad still do for my mom.
Nice.
Awesome.
So you had
Always
a
had that
good
relationship.
example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
had a
my,
good example.
I learned that from my dad.
Okay.
Right.
If my son's mother, she could go get another boyfriend, I'm gonna still do.
Yeah.
A car break down and get it fixed.
Right.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah.
I think we always go together.
Okay.
I think men don't want to get married. Well, I guess you gotta learn how to be a boyfriend before a husband.
That's
I
true.
agree.
So
Friend, boyfriend, and husband.
yes, so it's like we skip the friends, we skip the friend, and we go to situationships, and then we try to get married. So we skip 2 steps.
Yes.
And
So
it
the
don't
marriage
work.
is just not gonna work.
That's
you have to
true.
marry your friend.
You does.
Absolutely.
Your best
That's
friend.
why a lot of us,
Your best friend.
double back.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
deal with that guy in high school from 9th grade.
Right,
Y'all used to sharpen y'all pencils together because that was your friend.
But how do you stay in the friend zone with somebody that you're in love with? You know how you start off with in the friendship zone,
And then you
and
cross
y'all
that
friendship
path.
is this bomb. Like he's able to tell you about other girls. You might could tell
Right.
him about other guys. Y'all are just not really
In sync with
dating,
each other.
but communication, good friends. Like how do you turn that part once you go into a relationship with that person? How do you turn that friendship back on? How do you, it's hard once you're like, no, you're not about to sit here and tell me about no girl, and I ain't about to sit here and tell you about no other man. Like, it's just different things that.
Yeah, I think that part of the conversation shifts. Like, I don't think you necessarily be talking about necessarily different women or different men once y'all cross that bridge and once y'all go over to the next step. So I think the conversation just changes, and I think you all become more open with each other where you can express how you feel about certain situations, not necessarily that you talking to other people or other people trying to talk to you at that time.
Right.
So that's how I think it moves over. But you?
Yeah, I mean, I just think you just have to have more communication.
Yeah,
So
sure.
once you guys go and once you're like really together as a couple, then you have to know your limits. You just have to like set limits, and you just have to like communicate more.
That's true.
I think.
Yeah, true.
So they just had this conversation. They actually had this topic on the radio a couple of days ago. I think it was 95 or 93.9. And they said some of the reasons why is because men feel like they lose friends, their masculinity, their freedom, money, and possibly their family. So, and possibly their family.
Okay.
But
I
think it's more the
But
freedom
possibly their
part.
family, when you say that, what do you
I'm
think they
not-
was speaking about?
I'm not sure.
Well, I
maybe
think
family
as far as
members.
As far as family, like, you know how you have like some moms like, yeah, that's my son. My
Oh,
son
yeah,
always
yeah.
gonna be in my life.
Okay.
So some moms want to like control the relationship. Like if they have a son, that's their favorite son,
Right.
and they get jealous because the girlfriend or the wife is moving in, and it's just a problem. I mean, there's some relationships. I mean, I was blessed never to have a relationship like that, but I've seen it with my own eyes where some people could not connect with their boyfriend's family because it was always some kind of drama, and vice versa. You know, vice versa. So
I agree. Well,
And some people are jealous when the men in the family find someone special.
That's
They are.
Because they treat that person special, and
They not
that
getting that
cousin or
attention
that
no more.
aunt might not be getting that attention no more
That's true.
from that man and that
Yes.
family. You know, girls become real.
yes, that's
Clean.
Yeah, that's a very,
That's a
very,
I
very.
think that has a lot to do with a lot of people's insecurities, though.
Yeah,
Like,
yes.
be able to be supportive of that person's happiness. You know, don't just try to downplay that particular individual because they found happiness from somebody else. But you have to be supportive of them. Not saying that they're going to ignore you, they still can't come around you, but you have to respect their love life and their happiness as well.
Yep.
But I wanted to tell Dria, thank you for coming
Hey,
on.
Dria.
Thank you for having me.
Dria, you look pretty.
Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for having me.
So we want to go ahead and let you introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Dria Swanson. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Successful.
Oh, wait a minute.
We ain't gonna get everybody else. Go
Facebook at Dria Swanson.
Wait a minute, we
I
don't
go
get to that
by
part yet.
The After 5 entrepreneur.
Okay.
And so I'm in fitness and health. You know, I have supplements. I was working at a gym for so long, but I recently switched careers and now I'm a teacher.
Yes.
And I have preschool babies, so I'm really excited about that. But I call myself the After 5 entrepreneur because I do believe in working my full-time job and building my own brand,
Nice.
building a legacy for my children, building wealth in my family
Yes.
beyond the workplace. So I always tell people it's time to clock into your purpose.
I agree. So tell us why you just coming in here, where you were just coming from.
Because I have a radio show too,
Yes.
Chyna'Pink ladies. My show is Empower
Hey,
Me
China. We know she watching us.
Yes. My show is Empower Me Radio, and we talk about like empowerment, entrepreneurship, self-love,
Yes.
self-care, self-awareness. We talk about events that just build around organizing the city. You know, sometimes it could be topics that talk about organizing our culture, fighting for what's right. You know, we talked about Mochella. And we are on NLGradio.com.
Mochella was nice. I went to Mochella.
Yeah. So we talk about a lot of different things on there. We have guests as well. And so my mom, she's my co-host. Me and my mom have been in business for years.
That's cute.
Yes.
Yep, my mom, Lisa S. Shout out to my mom. We call ourselves the dynamic mother and daughter duo.
Oh, cute.
And this lady was running late, and I'm like, Mom, I have an interview. She's like, I need you to cover for me. It's our show. And I'm like, okay. The good thing is we're in the same building.
Right, that's the good thing.
So I said I can't be in two places at once, but here I am being two places at once.
Yes.
I just ran off with the commercial, and then I came up here. So, yeah, I love it. Though.
Awesome. Say more about
Multitasking.
Yes. Say more about your fitness.
Yes, so I have plant-based products and supplements that help nurture your body, give your body all of the nutrition that it needs in 3 simple steps. So a lot of people wonder, you think you have to take 5, 6, 7 pills to get all your nutrients and vitamins. You got to detox this, you got to do that. It's a lot. And so
Did you bring any?
I do have it in the car.
Oh,
But
bring it.
because
I
I'm
love
all
stuff like
running
that.
late, so I do. I have some. I have everything
bring
in
it
my
up
trunk.
here.
So what we do is we simplify your nutrition into 3 easy steps. So the first step is you take a lifestyle capsule. In the lifestyle capsule, and then the second step you drink a micronized shake, and the third step is you apply a patch, which we call DFT, onto your skin. Now they synergistically work together to provide your body with nutrients and vitamins throughout a 24-hour day. So you just do those 3 steps when you first wake up in the morning and you're done.
Okay.
And what I love about it is the DFT, you actually put it on your skin, and your skin is like your largest organ. So most vitamins have like a 70% absorption rate. Our DFTs have a 90% absorption rate because it's going directly through your bloodstream.
Nice.
So you're getting it instantly. We got DFTs for energy. We have I have an energy drink that has no sugar.
Oh, good.
And it's really
some in the
good.
car?
I do. I have it in the car. Look, I have everything in the car. I have the DFTs. I got the black
Bring
label,
some
which
in
is
here.
B12. The B12.
I like the
actually, you
B12.
drink it, you just drink it. It's,
Oh, really?
Yes, it's blackberry watermelon and it's delicious.
Oh, yeah.
We have a kids line too, plant-based. So I love the fact that one is plant-based. The supplements are affordable. If you are interested, and I got things for weight loss, and I have also things for lean muscle mass building, and I just have things if you just need nutrition, you just need energy, you just tired of hitting snooze in the morning and just dragging your feet. It really helps. Like I was at a boot camp Saturday, and I told you I'm gonna wake up and work out with you, but Saturday I woke up and I went to the boot camp because I was like, I live with
Earl.
Okay.
Oh
my goodness, Earl told me apart.
Yeah.
Shout out to Team Be Somebody,
Yes.
but he killed us.
Oh God.
He killed us. When I say my body is so sore, but I really needed that workout. I really enjoyed it. But I'm gonna come.
That's
I'm gonna wake up in the
awesome.
morning, come to y'all. Waking up first thing in the morning
It's a challenge.
It is a challenge, but it helped me because I had
It gets your
energy
energy
throughout the day.
Yes,
And I had my
you do.
DFT on. I had my little energy drink. I drank plenty of water. I was hydrated. But when you give your body the nutrients that it needs, you actually are energized by the things you eat when you
That's
eat the
true.
right things. But
Yes.
if you feel
Because when you eat
sluggish
those
after
French
you
fries and all that,
you're not
you
eating the
sit-
right
no,
stuff.
exactly.
You're not supposed to get
Yeah.
the itis.
Right.
You know that
right.
you eating the wrong stuff. And I learned that, so I eat to thrive. And so I
Yeah.
used to tell people, don't eat just because you're hungry.
Right.
Eat because you want to feed your body. You want your body to be a garden. You don't want
Nice.
your body to
A
be garbage.
disposal.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause you
So
have
it
pretty-
helped my skin too. And I got
I'm about to say, because you had
skincare.
some really
I got
pretty
CBD
skin,
skincare. Thank you.
Nice.
I use the skincare line, and I noticed that it changed when my eating habits changed. When I detox, my face breaks out. And then once I get through that, my skin clears up so well.
Okay.
So, what you eat does.
Yes.
It does affect your skin too.
That's
I
true.
agree. I definitely agree.
Yo, they looking all young. I thought you was my age when I met her. And I was like, oh my God.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29, okay.
And I was like, y'all all looking young and beautiful too.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'm
definitely.
40.
We all, girl, we all young.
Yes. Keep it
Who's
young,
proud
we
of
age
it?
backwards.
Yeah.
Huh?
40.
So we were just finishing up one of our topics. We have another topic that we would like you to chime in for, as well as Fanlord. We want him to chime in too. And the other topic was, can you have a healthy relationship without the man being financially stable?
Woo.
Yeah.
That's
No.
a good one.
No, that's true. No.
What did the Bible say? He gave man work before he gave that man a woman. And I have to say that have to be biblical because my pastor preaches it all the time. And what he said made sense. I was actually in a relationship where a man did not work, was not financially stable, did not contribute to the household whatsoever during the entire relationship. And at that
But
time,
why?
I mean, honestly, just having potential but not fully reaching out to it. I'm gonna just say laziness and not believing in himself. He went out and applied for jobs, got jobs, and then didn't never make it past 90 days. He just really wasn't motivated.
Okay.
And I couldn't. At that time, I was young, and I felt like I'm gonna say this because a lot of women do it, especially young women. We don't make excuses. Like, oh, he got a background, so it's hard for him to get a job, or oh, he's trying. And we look at men for their potential, and they never really fully reach it. And we think, well, they got the potential to be this, and they got it, and they have it. But if they don't put it to use, what I've learned now is like, absolutely, it does not work because all of the issues were finances. And then I got pregnant, and then it was like, man, you can't even contribute. I'm not getting paid on maternity leave, so it's really difficult. I learned from my pastor. Said the Bible, he gave man work. He gave him the Garden of Eden, and he said get to work first, and then he gave him a woman. And he said a man who does not work should not eat.
That's true.
So I
Well
learned
said.
I learned the hard way. It
Yes.
just we want to look past because we don't want to seem like gold diggers.
Yeah.
We don't want to seem like we at you for your pocket. But when we got bills, that's
Look, you already got text
$3,000
message. Get me a
month.
shirt too.
Right.
It's like you need to come bring some food to the table too.
They got a shirt.
And
I
we
got
can't
text
feel
message and get a shirt
bad
too.
about that.
So just to, we want some more people to chime in as well, but the Facebook crew want to know what we'll be talking about. And the topic that we just spoke about was, can you have a healthy relationship without a man being financially stable? So anyone else need to chime in? They was just asking me over and over, what's the question? But I didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking.
I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible. I could never take care of a man, period. I mean, I just was, my dad took care of my mom, so I don't know anything else besides. And I don't necessarily need a man to take care of me. You see what I'm saying? I have my money, my own money. So I'm definitely not taking care of no man. I have been in relationships where I've dated someone and they might have lost their job and they might have been without for a while. You know, not long, but
Right.
you know, a couple of maybe a month or two just to get back on their feet. Like, you know, a strong relationship, not nobody that, you know, whatever, but so things happen.
It does.
You know, things does happen.
does.
But to sit and take care of a man because he's being lazy or for no unseen reasons why he's not working and getting out and doing something with his life, no.
That's true. I mean, that is
I
true.
couldn't do it.
I agree with that, and I couldn't do it either. But the truth of the reality is that a lot of women do.
Oh,
it.
absolutely.
So we're trying to figure out like why. The reason why I think is because I don't know, like the ratio of men to women, maybe. You know, they just feel like well, if I take care of this man, he's gonna like stay faithful to me, or he's gonna be good to me, possibly.
Trying to buy, man.
Yeah.
How about, and they do that all the time.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And then I think in order for that to work, I think that the man has to sort of take up the woman role, like the traditional woman role, cooking and cleaning and taking care of the kids. So if the woman is working, it's only right that the man do all the other stuff. And when she gets home, massage her feet. You know, do all that stuff.
I must say,
Yeah.
even if I was the person that was providing, it's something about. I mean, I have kids in my house, and I have 5 of them, and praise be to God, all my children are working. That's glory to God.
Yes.
However, it's something about seeing somebody. If I got to get up every single day and I got to go to work, and me seeing you laying down, it's something that gets under my skin with that. Like, you got to have some drive and some motivation and some want, like I do. Like sitting down and laying in the house. Even my kids all have jobs. I'm like, what time y'all go to work? I'm always checking, like, y'all about to go to work now? Like, I want you to be doing something because you can't get anywhere laying on your back. You can't get anywhere with that.
When I make
So-
up my bed, ain't nobody getting back in that bed till it's time to go to bed.
Amen.
Nah, you better go find something to do.
Everybody got fun.
Everybody got to find something, because I get up early, I go work out, do all that stuff. So I already, you're not getting back in my bed.
That makes sense. And I agree with what you said. I have seen that many roles have reversed. Sometimes there are men who do take on that home role with the children. And I'll see that, I'm not going to say a man not being financially stable, but I'll say that the woman makes more. The woman is the breadwinner. But the man still contributes. In situations like that, I feel like, yes, you can have a healthy relationship. It was a point where I was making more money than my fiance now. He's making more money than me. So he got a promotion. But
Nice.
we still, even when I made more money than him, he took care of the household as if
That's all that matters.
I didn't make as much money. I'm like, how is he paying all this? He paid my car note, he paid the rent, he doing all of this, and I know that I make more money, but it allowed me the opportunity to save so much more. And now we have something that we can say, okay, let's work on purchasing our first home because we didn't save this money together. So I learned from the past. I'll say why I accepted a man who didn't do it was at that time, I wasn't really financially responsible myself. So not having that awareness, and I say this all the time, we are not taught financial literacy in school. We are not taught savings. We are not taught what it means
How
to
important it
invest.
is for your credit,
We don't.
all that.
We're not
That's
talking about
true.
credit. So I was 19. I was 21 when I met him. I had moved out of my mom's house, but I was just still trying to figure things out for myself. And I was making so much money, and I'm like, eventually he'll get it together. He a rapper.
Right.
He gonna make it. You know what I mean? And if I'm investing in him now, when he pop off, then it's gonna be all good. But then he never, like I said, that potential never even reached
Right.
that potential. But it's just, I think, lack of knowledge, lack of knowing, and also a lack of self-love and awareness. Because if I had knew my worth and loved myself enough, I would have been like, wait a minute. I don't even need to be in this relationship till you get yourself together. I love myself too much to allow someone to cripple me or distract me, and I'm trying to get ahead in life. And just, become more aware of your money.
I agree.
I learned the hard way.
So I'm just curious to everyone, because finances is the main thing that break up relationships.
That's true. And marriages.
But I'm not gonna say marriage is the main thing. It's one of the things that definitely break up relationships. What do you think about individuals who are in relationships and money becoming a problem later down the line? Maybe somebody started making more, or maybe that person, they still making the same amount, but now they don't want to share their finances right now. They want to keep them separate from one another. That's the first question. And B, do you think that black people, and I'm saying black people because we all black here, and a lot of black people don't believe in therapy. Do you think that black people should also seek financial therapy, and why?
For me, absolutely.
I think so, too.
Yes, absolutely. I'm a spender.
There's nothing wrong with
I'm a
therapy.
spender. And yeah, I am horrible with my money. Horrible. Terrible. Terrible. Seriously.
Yes.
And yes.
And
I
I
need
will
therapy.
blow it out. I done
the
blew
reason
through
why
so much money. It's terrible.
I know, and that's the reason why I asked is because sometimes we are so unaware of what we're spending our money on, and we don't actually value the amount of money that we get in because we get it in so fast and we just spend
Absolutely.
it out. But as a culture, it's sometimes it can be very disturbing that we just spend, and we're not growing that legacy or creating that generational wealth for our children. I eat out a lot. That's my
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
I eat out a whole lot, and I know how to cook
Me
or whatever.
too.
But it's like my time is always holding me back. So my accountant one day told me, Siobhan, you gotta chill out on how much you eat. At one point in my life, she told me that, and she showed me how much money I spend. I was like I couldn't believe it. But I got a whole family of 8, so I can spend a lot of money. But I didn't realize it until it was on paper in front of me. And sometimes I just think that's what we need to do is take a step back and see how much money we actually are throwing out the door and what we could really cut back, so that it doesn't have
And
to
it all
hinder
starts
us,
from
and
just
we can
eating
start
out every
building-
day. That adds up.
Yeah, definitely. And I just think that we should do better as a culture.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I'm
true.
saying? So we
Absolutely.
can try to improve as a whole.
Absolutely. I would like to add, I actually watched recently a documentary called The Art of Selling the Negro. It was a documentary they made in 1954. And in 1954, Negro families were actually doing well. I mean, I'm talking about we're making good money. Over 80% of black people during that time were homeowners. Over 90% of black people during that time paid their rent on time, paid all of their bills on time. They were 15 billion. We were worth $15 billion back in 1954. So a company, they actually made a documentary about selling the Negro. And it was very interesting to see because a lot of Negroes during that time were so successful, had businesses, okay, they were homeowners, they had nice cars, and they said in this documentary, it was a white man, and he was telling businesses, you turn away black people because of their skin color. Look at their dollar. They're worth $15 billion. Check their business. This is a new market of consumers. And what they did is they teach them tactics and strategies to sell the black man. They said this. They said the black men have been ignored, have been misused, have been abused, so they don't feel worthy. We're going to sell them because they want recognition. They want the brands. They seek brands and name brands because they've always been used to having nothing. Mm-hmm. And they've been used to having the second rate or the second class things. So now that they have money and independence, they're gonna want to buy a brand. They're gonna see something like right next to it that's cheaper, but it doesn't have a label of brand name. They're not gonna want it. Mm-hmm. They want that brand because they want recognition. Mm-hmm. They said that black people were looking for recognition from friends, family, and from whites. They wanted acceptance. Mm-hmm. And they figure if they buy the nice things, the brand labels, the name brands, that they're gonna receive acceptance from their culture. And this is how they sold the Negro. Not only I look at times now and I said, wow, it was so disturbing. And then I found out that the highest market for hair care products is 80% Korean only. All of our black hair care products.
And Korean people don't even like black people.
They don't, and they try to like basically buy out the only black wholesaler in California. 80% of them, they own the products that we use.
Exactly.
They own it. They said they don't want to own. They said black people, they don't want to own the things. We'll own it and we'll sell them what they need. They're selling us the cocoa butter. They're selling us and even today we see it. Gucci, we want it because it's Gucci. Mm-hmm. Why don't we have our own labels? Why don't we support our own brands the same way we support
like
those
this,
brands?
Damaged Crown.
Damaged
Crown. Right, like
Exactly.
Damaged Crown. Make sure y'all follow Fanlord.
Look, I'm getting text messages now. They're like, grab me one.
Yeah, right. we don't want to support our, you know why? Because we want the recognition of the label. They said this in 1954.
Wow.
And look at our dollar now. Look at our black dollars now. We have the highest debt. Now we are the ones with we don't have homes now. We don't own homes like we used to.
Right.
You know, we have the highest, we want those cars, we buying BMWs and Benzes and can't afford it. We have the highest debt now. And so when I look at the dynamics and I say, wow, they made a documentary on how to sell the Negro. but they were building the businesses that we didn't build it. We didn't build it to serve our own market.
Right.
And they knew that we wanted recognition as a culture. They knew that we wanted the nicer things because we didn't have it. And so it was like, wow, now here it is. Look at us. We need that financial therapy. We need that
Amen.
financial help.
Absolutely.
Amen.
You know, because we didn't even know back then we should have been building those businesses.
Yes, I agree. I think
Getting a
Fanlord
house.
wanted
And that's
to jump
exactly
in.
why I
So you about
started
to
my
say-
hair
you about to
business
say
for my
something?
daughter. Yeah.
She was talking about a spinoff of what she mentioned on the recognition and like the brand thing. I go through that today. Like, it's been times that I'll create merch, I'll put out a collection, right? I might post it, might get a lot of likes or whatever the case may be, but it might not get no orders. I'll sit on it. I'll put an athlete in it. You know, Otto might wear it or something like that. As soon as he wore it and I post him in it, the same exact shirt, I get 50, 100 DMs. Yo, I need that tee, that old hat, where that's at.
Right.
Like, I posted it last week.
Right.
You the same person who liked it last week.
Right.
And didn't
now
go
you
buy
put
it.
an athlete in it, you want it. And that's crazy.
That is
So
crazy.
it's really sick, but
And see,
what
that's what I
came to
noticed too.
today-
But I mean,
I
I'm
said
like,
that.
wait a minute, just grab one of them. That's how I start here. And it's crazy how they just. They gotta be, it gotta be a celebrity in it for you to
Yes.
actually want to pick it, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
So now I'm just gonna sell them what they want.
Yeah.
Like, it's
It's a brainwash thing.
It is brainwash.
It's a brainwash.
Because it's hot, so why not get it? Why just because he got it on? Why you gotta wait for?
Somebody else to have it on.
Like
for you to want it.
I have close friends to me that's never purchased anything from
Me too.
since I've
Me
been
too.
doing clothes.
Same here.
Me too.
But I put my stuff in Detail Law. It's been 2 months now.
Right.
Nice.
Congratulations.
And I
Thank
had
you.
a few,
Bye-bye.
thank you. And I had a few of those friends on Facebook, Instagram. I'm in Detail Law, got my man stuff and whoop whoop and you know, and then
Right.
texting me, bro, you ain't repost me. Like, for what? Like, why are we chasing this recognition?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so quick question on Detail Eye. Do you have to sell your merch higher in there because do they get a profit of your sale?
No. So I own all the rights to all my stuff.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
nice.
what I'm talking
Very
about.
So what I
nice.
sell it to them for, what they sell it in the stores, it's the same price on my site.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And that's how you keep a good relationship with the retailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I sell it if they sell it in stores for 32 and I sell it online for 25, it might sell more online,
Yeah.
but it's gonna mess up the relationship with them.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
I play fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to play fair.
And how's it
Nice.
moving in detail now?
It's going well.
It's moving- okay,
So,
cool.
A great thing about that,
Nice.
I got an email from them when they first went in stores. They expected a 10% sale through within the first 3 weeks.
Okay.
I sold 60% of my entire order in the first 14 days.
Okay.
Nice.
So they end up placing another order right back.
Yes.
That's dope.
That's awesome.
It's
Do
really
you
nice.
plan to open up your own store?
I've attempted to open my own store like 3 times.
Okay.
And every single time something happened that told me hold fast.
Yeah.
Purpose.
I think it'd be good.
Sharon, 60.
However, I could use other stores to not really deal with the consumer. 'Cause like you say, the guys, even my friends, they go buy the Gucci and the Louis, and
They
they
do.
go in the Louis store, and
They
tell them
can't even
1500
afford
for-
it.
They can't afford it, but
Right.
one, they go in there, they tell them the price, they buy it. They come to me, even if I'm out the trunk. I'm like, yo, that T 30, 2 for 50.
Oh, let me get a deal.
I got 40. Why
Uh-huh.
you don't wrestle
Right.
with them people in Nordstrom's?
You
Why
don't
you
do
don't
that.
wrestle
Right.
upset?
The Gucci store,
Why you
yeah.
don't wrestle with my
Negotiation.
$30 tee, but you gonna buy that Gucci for $125?
Right.
That's
So like
right.
that's what held me back from
And be
really
broke
wanting
for
to
the
open a
week.
Buy that
store.
Gucci for 1,000. Them shirts.
And be broke for the week till you get paid
Cut
again.
our conversation short.
Okay,
but
hold
we
on.
short
One more
time.
thing.
Go ahead.
Pandora could give us a few minutes
Okay, go
because we
ahead.
were late. We
Okay.
didn't start until 5:15.
Go ahead.
So, one more thing. I lost my train of thought.
Okay.
Oh, for as far as T Cloud, is there a possibility?
What's T Cloud?
Tasha.
point guard for the Mystics.
Oh yeah,
for
T
the
Cloud.
Mystics.
Okay, yeah.
Her name on Instagram is T Cloud.
Okay.
Manages her.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there
Shout out
a
T Cloud.
All right.
So is there a way, or have you, because you're that type of person, is there a way that the players, all of them, can wear your merch? Is there a way like their
Like uniform.
their
travel
uniform?
gear.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that
So
was
what's
like-
crazy is I can't remember
You
who
gonna
it is.
blow
Someone
up.
DM'd me and said, like I said, a lot of the Wizards guys wear their merch at this point. And someone DM'd me and said, why don't they just put your logo on the Wizards uniform?
Absolutely.
That'd be something that'd be out of this world.
Wouldn't it?
I think it's something that could happen, I just think I probably.
And
don't
with your
have-
energy, you go in there and sit down with them with a
Oh,
meeting,
yeah.
you're gonna blow.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
So
it's
like
going
right
to
now,
blow.
I'm trying to start small with like doing a couple events at the arena. I'm trying to implement some
Nice.
things like that and just
Yeah.
keep stabbing.
And
at
do you do
them,
pop-up
stabbing
shops
them.
too?
Yes.
Okay,
I do
cool.
pop-up shops.
All right, so what do you listed on your IG where
Yes.
you gonna be?
I
Okay.
post where I'm gonna be. And, I pop
You
up.
do it like once
I
or twice
pop
a
up.
month?
It ain't really like scheduled.
Oh,
If
okay.
I feel like it.
You would just
or,
do
yeah.
it,
If
okay.
I drop a collection, I feel like I have a lot of merch. I'll do a pop up.
Nice.
I pull up to any hood.
No, that's right.
I did a pop up
Yay.
last week in Jersey.
That's
Asbury, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Went well. I got a friend. He in Jersey. It's my guy. He said, pull up. I pull up. I open my trunk.
That's what it's
I
about.
put the boxes out the trunk, and I sold merch out the trunk for about 4 or 5 hours.
That's
Nice.
And I was just in the middle of their hood.
Yeah.
I ain't know them
Secure the
dudes.
bag.
I ain't worried about nothing.
When Maya
That's
asked you
blessed.
about getting your own shop, what you doing right now? Building.
That's
so
it.
Yeah.
So right now, it may be, and it may not, because that overhead cost is no joke.
It is.
So if you can continue to build the way you're building and your grind and going after these different stores and getting your merchandise in there, I think that'll be a good look for you as well as your
Very
company. And when the
nice,
opportunity comes
Yes.
and it's not too expensive for you and you're not losing money,
Yes.
then that's when your opportunity will be for you to open up your shop. But continue to grind, definitely.
Appreciate that.
Definitely. So we are closing out, you guys, but we need to do a round robin before we close out.
Miss
And
Lady
everybody
already
get
said
to
on
tell
hers.
everybody, but she gotta remind them in case somebody came on late. What you're doing, what you have going on, how they can follow you, and all that good stuff.
Yes, so I'm Dria Swanson. Follow me on Instagram at Success with Miss Swanson. I'm on Facebook at Dria, D-R-I-A.
DRIA?
D-R-I-A.
I'll follow you
And
now.
I have plant-based products for nutrition and wellness. I also have CBD skincare. I also do social media marketing. So my After 5 Entrepreneur, my organization is called Greater Purpose Society. And we do Empower Me Radio every Sunday on Next Level Radio, NLGradio.com. And we just promote self-love, self-care. We go out in the community. And we do the on-the-ground work, talking to teens and things like that. So.
Just
That
like
is
Drea.
wonderful.
Yeah, energy, girl.
I am Maya. You can catch me at London_Bridges
Nice.
and the Chyna'Pink Show.
Yay.
Every Sunday.
Fanlord. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Everything is Fanlord. Celebrity stylist, brand owner. Come shop with me. Visit your neighborhood detailer. Get you some merch.
Yeah.
What is your
Thank you,
online
Pamela
merch
Andrea.
store?
So my online is www.damagecrown.com.
Okay.
And you also have a IG Damage Crown
Yes,
page.
I also have a Damage Crown page. Everything is in my Fanlord's bio. So
Okay.
if you go to Fanlord, you could get where the merch at. You can
Okay.
get the business page, contact information, call me, whatever. I answer the phone.
Awesome.
All right, well, Fanlord, you gotta follow us back. We don't just follow you. Gotta follow us back at the Chyna'Pink Show. We don't do all that.
Gotcha.
You can follow me on IG at All Eyes on Ebony. My business page, Diamond Mink Collection.
Thank you.
You can follow me at IG at Akiva Robinson Actress. That's AKIVA ROBINSON
All right.
Facebook, Akiva Robinson Actress.
And you can follow me at Eyes on Siobhan, EYEZONSHAVONNE. That is on IG, Twitter, as well as Facebook. Or you can check out my website at SiobhanBowman.com. We would like to thank everybody for
Yes,
being
it was
on
nice. You guys were
Thank
dope.
you.
Talk show.
Yes.
And you all have a beautiful evening, and thank y'all for tuning in.
In China, we'll get you a t-shirt, boo.
Bye.
Peace
See
out.
y'all.
Okay, y'all stay so we can take a picture.
Yes. So we don't have a lot of help here.
Jerome throwing in the fire there.
maybe
Is it okay
She
throwing in the
can take
fire?
a picture with us and him.
Okay.
And then maybe
Sounds
we can
good.
take a picture with
Alright,
us.
that's cool.
And I gotta run back downstairs and finish my show.
Oh, it's here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
remember she said that
downstairs.
she ran upstairs.
Oh,
She
yeah.
went down two places at one time.
We were up here with DJ Nick
Yeah,
Love,
right,
and
King.
now we
Like
downstairs.
real long.
We got a suite
Okay.
downstairs
Yeah,
next to
yeah.
the
I
King
was thinking
Zulu.
about that.
Yeah, that's
I said, still burning. Earl got it back.
Yeah, but my hair, I had to cut it though.
Why? I don't think we did too
It was
bad.
broken off so bad. You know, so yeah, recently, yeah. So I'm thinking about getting some clip-ins.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah, just let me know.